Tonight's story is a book of poetry. Mrs. White Had a Fright and Other Songs and Chants. Illustrated by Judith Allibone. Hope that's how you pronounce it. So this one is called This is the Key. Now my daughter doesn't normally let me read this one, but I quite like it. This is the key to the kingdom. In that kingdom there is a city. In that city there is a town. In that town there is a street. In that street there is a lane. In that lane there is a yard. In that yard there is a house. In that house there is a room. In that room there is a bed. On that bed there is a basket. In that basket are some flowers. Flowers in the basket, basket on the bed, bed in the room, room in the house, house in the yard, yard in the lane, lane in the street, street in the town, town in the city, city in the kingdom of this key. So that was This is the Key. And that's a traditional little rhyme. Let's see what else we've got in here. London bells. Who knows this one? Whoop, get into focus. Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's. 2 sticks and an apple, say the bells of Whitechapel. Kettles and pans, say the bells of St. Anne's. You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, say the bells at Old Bailey. When I grow rich, say the bells at Shoreditch. Pray when will that be, say the bells of Stepney. I'm sure I don't know, says the great bell at Bow. Who knows that song? And who has been to all those churches to hear those bells tolling? I have to say I have not. What else have we got? I might not read this whole book. Piggy on the railway. Piggy on the railway, picking up stones. Up came an engine, and broke Piggy's bones. Oh, said Piggy, that's not fair. Oh, said the driver, I don't care. Oh, that's very rude. I don't think we like that rhyme. Let's have a look at this one. Jelly on the plate. I think we all know this. Jelly on a plate, wibble wobble, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Sausage in a pan, frizzle frazzle, sausage in a pan. Baby on the floor, pick him up, baby on the floor. Let's see if we can get to our really favourite one. Giant and Witch, not our favourites. If you want them, message me and I will read them tomorrow. Christopher Columbus, Moses, not our favourites. The Endless Chant, definitely not my favourite. And no, you. Do we like this one? For Mary and her kittens. The kitten's in the dairy, where's our Mary? She isn't in the kitchen, she isn't at her stitching, she isn't at the weeding, the brewing or the kneading. Mary's in the garden, walking in a dream. Mary's got her fancies and the kitten's got the cream. Minnie and Winnie? Minnie and Winnie slept in a shell. Sleep, little ladies, and they slept well. Pink was the shell within, silver without, sounds of the great sea wandering about. Sleep, little ladies, wake not soon, echo on echo dies to the moon. Who have we got here? Oh, we all know this song. There's a brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. There's a brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. The brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. For she's sweet like a sugar and a plum, plum, plum. Now show me your motion, tra-la-la-la-la. Now show me your motion, tra-la-la-la-la. Now show me your motion, tra-la-la-la-la. For she's sweet like a sugar and a plum, plum, plum. Now hug and kiss your partner, tra-la-la-la-la. Now hug and kiss your partner, tra-la-la-la-la. Now hug and kiss your partner, tra-la-la-la-la. For she's sweet like a sugar and a plum, plum, plum. We like that, and singing and dancing to that one. Oh, this is the one my daughter likes the best. Mrs. White had a fright. Mrs. White had a fright. In the middle of the night, she saw a ghost eating toast halfway up the lamp-post. Mrs. Black got the sack. She said she wasn't coming back. Mrs. Green saw the Queen on the television screen. Mrs. Brown went to town with her knickers hanging down. Mrs. Red went to bed. In the morning she was dead. Whoopsie. What have I got? Oh no, that's a tongue twister. Oh no, that's a tongue twister. What have I got? No. No. Is there another one that I'd like to read? I like the seagull song, especially now we live by the sea. So here is the seagull's song. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do like to soar above the seaside town. Oh, I've got that wrong. Doodly-doo-ba-boo. I'm going to start again. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. I do like to soar above the seaside town, see the boats in the harbour bobbing up and down. I don't think the rhyme is right, but never mind. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. There is no place that I would rather be. I can perch on sailing ships, grab a meal of fish and chips, beside the seaside, beside the sea. Well, let's see if I can get that one right another day, because I'm sure that's not right. But we had fun, didn't we? The tide in the river, maybe. What will be the last one? The barn. Yeah, let's look at the barn. Ooh, I'll get this a little bit better tomorrow. And please do share your stories with us. In the barn. There is the barn. In the old oak beam, in the rustling forest, in the fork of the roof, is a pigeon's nest. In the mound of hay is the summer meadow. In the web-winged bat is the fluttering shadow. In the fox and the owl are the night bringers. In the gaps between stones are the wind's fingers. In the glittering frost are the cold stars. In the cracks of the roof are the silver bars. In the puddle on the floor is the moon's face. In the thawing stream is spring's voice. In the crack of the door is the swallow's cry. In the hole in the shutter is the sun's eye. And that is lots of different poems. I hope you enjoyed it. And when I was little, I was diagnosed with dyslexia, which meant I found it really hard to read and write and do my spellings and everything. So if you have trouble with that when you're little, you can just see when you grow up, you don't really have as much because you've done lots and lots of learning and you're able to read everything. Have a good evening. Night night.